Right, hello and welcome back to the channel and continuation of our Dark Souls the board game adventures. And this time we were just about to complete the High Wall of Lothric encounter, where we found a chest, and lo and behold, we found a mimic in one of the ambush cards that we had. So here we are. I decided to stop my offline campaign and record that to just showcase the fight with a mimic, since they're always fun. And this time, since it's the early stages of my new campaign, this is the Hungry Mimic. This is the very first mimic that you encounter. The older and tougher brother you can have a chance to fight when you defeat, is it a mini boss or a main boss? One of the bosses anyway. Then they become upgraded. So we're about to kick things off with a set of 4 cards. Or let me show you the mimic card again. So his HP is 18, 10 threat level. He starts with 4 out of 8 or 7 cards from his deck. 1 and 1 physical and magical. 8 HP is if I bring him down to 8, he heats up. So I add one of the remaining cards into the mix, and then we proceed with a new sequence, and I get double rewards for killing him. No souls though. All right, so that's his counter set at 18. We're continuing our Darkroot campaign. It's called Facing the Abyss, and this is the chapter 1 called Darkroot Garden, and it's almost the last encounter that we have before we complete this this chapter, and then we proceed into hunting Grey Wolf Sith. Before we start though, this is the layout where we finished the encounter. This is where the chest was, which we opened, and as you know, you don't reorganize your heroes once they open a chest in which a mimic is lurking. We just heal up, so no stamina or HP on my boards. But what I have, to be honest with you, this is one of the unluckiest campaigns I've ever played. I went through 3 or 4 restarts because the loot I keep finding is very high level. All right, so nothing fancy. I haven't found anything fancy apart from Crescent Moon Sword for my Herald, which I upgraded. I can use 2 upgrades, so I upgraded that with the Blood Gem and Titanite Shard, so it applies bleed and boosts my damage by 1. And I also equipped Herald with this effigy shield, which allows me to equip 2-handed items in 1-hand item slot together with this shield. So it's quite nice shield. Later on, I will be progressing into 2-handers, probably to boost my damage, and maybe I can, make a combo out of that. Our Pyromancer, the only thing that we managed to upgrade him with is these Witch's Locks, okay, which are quite nice. And I also boosted that with a Titanite Shard, which I found in after one of the encounters. I was on the flip side though, I was lucky to find 2 embers. So both our heroes are equipped with an ember each, so that will probably come in handy with during the fight. Yeah, is there anything else I should mention? No, I don't think so. I don't think there is. So yeah, let's begin. So the very first card out of 4 is Aggressive Grab. Right, let's have a look. So range of 0, dodge value of 1, moves 2 towards the closest, so he will go after Pyromancer because he's got the aggro token, and will hit him for 5. Right, so he just moves there like that and will hit for 5. Okay, let me grab the dice. So my dodge value for the Pyromancer is 1, enough to use that. What's my physical die? It's a blue one because of the Caduceus round shield, the starting equipment for the Pyromancer. So I haven't had a chance to upgrade his shield with anything else. So, and he's got Ember, so if I, you know, there you go. So nothing wrong there. So I will dodge that using the new rules from the core box. So I will probably want to move out of there, yeah, like this, spending 1 stamina point. Okay, so back to Pyromancer. Mimic's resistance is 1 physical and 1 magical. Witch's locks are, they deal magical damage, yeah. So I will heal this stamina point that I just spent. Range of 1. Yeah, range of 1. Shall I go for it? And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm considering using the stronger attack to attack him with these 2 dice, and it's boosted with a Titanite shard, so you know, 18. Maybe not. Let's just start it slowly. So 1 stamina for standard attack, plus 1 damage, blue die attack, so it's 3. He blocks 1. Okay, he blocks 1, so down to 16, like that. And I will move for no stamina. Do I want to move with my Herald? His Crescent Moon range is 0, so yes, I want to move in there for 1 stamina. I'm using my upgraded house rules because according to new rules, you don't have to spend stamina when you move during other heroes' activation, but I find it too easy, so I spend this stamina point anyway. It doesn't really matter now because when I activate him, he will heal that, but later on, when your bar is filled with cubes, it becomes a nuisance, to say the least. Okay. Was it really necessary though? Because he will do something. Let's see what he does. Maybe he will stay in place. I don't know. Let's have a look. Heavy punch. So he moves 1, so he will push me out anyway. That's what I thought he was going to do. No damage though. So he comes after me. Okay. He pushes me again. Let's say he pushes me there. Dodge value of 2. I don't think I have enough with Herald. Yeah, no. I only have dodge value of 1 so far. Oh, you can't see it. It's like that. So he hasn't done any damage yet, but he will now. Range of 1, so that's exactly what happens here. Right, so 5. What's my physical defenses? 1, 2, 2 black and an ember. Okay, no dodge, can't use dodge. Right, so 3. He attacks for 5, so 2 damage goes through, and the ember cannot help me here. All right, so back to Herald. He heals 1 cube, 1 stamina. He moves in for 3. Yeah, no stamina. He needs to do that to use his Crescent Moon, which has range of 0. Although, I could get away and use this 3 stamina attack. Nah. Yeah, so it's a blue die, plus 1 for Titanite shard, and it's a 2. Plus 1, 3, minus 1 is 2 damage, down to 14, and I apply bleed. So he will receive extra 2 damage once I deal damage to him next time. Okay, do I want to move with my Pyromancer? My Pyromancer's either Witch's Locks is range of 1 or Pyromancy Flame is range of 2. So I might move in for 1 here. So I'm in range with at least my spells. Right. Mimic. Mimic, what is it that you do? Stomping Kick. So he would move 1 towards the closest hero. So he will push me out of his spot. Let's say he pushes me out there. He goes after me. Yeah, I'm both the closest and the guy with the aggro. So 6 damage though, bloody hell. Can I? Ah, yes, this time I can use my dodge die because I have, yeah, I have the dodge coming from the Herald armor. And again, I haven't had a chance to upgrade that, which is shame. So 2 black, 1 green. Ooh. So 2, so 4 damage, minus 1 because of the ember. Oh my word, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and I think he pushes me out, yeah, because he pushed me out as I was with him in his spot. So, like that, okay. Ooh, okay. Estus, here we come. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So, we can either use my witch, okay, heal 2. Well, I would have healed 3, but there's only two of these that I have. I have the bleed, so extra 2 points of damage. Shall I unleash hell on you, matey? Witch's Locks, range of 1. For 1 stamina, 1 blue attack, and it deals magical. It doesn't really matter because his resistance is above 1. So yeah, I'm spending 1 stamina to use my 1 stamina attack, which is a blue against his 1 defense. 1 damage plus 1 from Titanite Shard, so 1 goes through, plus 2 for bleed, so 3 damage, down to 11. Like that. And I think we discard that. Yes, discard the token after we dealt damage. So let's move for 3 there. Shall we move 1 away? Yes, we shall, like this, for 1 stamina with Herald. Now, back to Mimic. His last card in his starting AI deck is, oh, come on, Leaping Spin Kick. So he will jump to the closest. Both are equal distance, but he's got the aggro, and his threat level is higher than Herald's anyway. So he would have gone for the Pyromancer anyway. So that's what he's going to do. He just jumps and lands on top. Will push me out of that corner, dealing 5 physical damage. Dodge value of 2. I only have 1, so no luck there. And physical blue. That's the only thing I can do against his physical attack, can't I? Yep, that's it. So 2. 3 damage, so minus 1 as a result of the ember. And there we go. Okay. And that was his fourth. So he will aggressive grab next. Okay. Now we go back to Herald, which is bad. Which is not ideal, because I will have to spend, so I heal 1 stamina that he had on him. My crescent, unless I spend 3 and I throw my crescent moon at him. Yeah, so I will do it like this, and I'll spend the 3 stamina points and gain 3 range for 1 magical blue die attack. And I would have hit everybody, but yeah, you know. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I gain some distance, so 1, 2, 3, exactly that. Good. I will move with Pyromancer, and I'll do it now, otherwise I'll forget. So I'm attacking with this. I have the Blood Gem and Titanite Shard on it. So like that. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Did I use... no, I forgot to put cubes on his thing. So like that. 3 cubes there. 2. Alright, so 2 plus 1, 3, minus 1, 2 damage. 2 damage down to 9. 1 more and he will heat up. Now, I have 3 spots remaining on my health bar. And if I remember, he will do the aggressive grab, but I can't remember what he's going to do after that. I think I'm going to risk it. I have the luck token, I have the ember. Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Okay, so yeah, we know it's aggressive grab, so he will move 2 towards the closest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So he goes here. He does not push. Sorry, does not push. He just attacks for 5 physical damage. And we're going to do the same as we did before. This is 1 dodge, so I'm going to use my 1 dodge and 1 blue die for defense. So 4, 3 damage. I think it's down to Estes in just a moment. Shall we move with Harold now, because I'll have to spend 1 stamina. No, I'll stay here. Oh, get rid of that. Now heal 2, heal 3, but I only have 2, so yeah, down to 0. I could use Witch's Locks. Witch's Locks. He's 9 HP, and he will heat up and gain a new card, and will ruin the sequence that I already learned. I'm thinking about equipping Pyromancy Flame and Witch's Locks and activating both attacks. That sounds like an overkill in a way. And I would get rid of my shield, which would make me defenseless. Oh no, no, that's too risky. So first things first, let's move out for no stamina. Then I'll use my 1 stamina attack from Witch's Locks. 1 blue. So it's just 1 damage. Oh, hang on. I forgot to apply bleed when I threw my Crescent Moon on him. Yeah, forgot about that. So now I'm going to take the advantage of that bleed token from on Mimic, because I deal 2 damage, he defends 1 damage goes through, plus 2 from the bleed token, so down to 6, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's going to heat up. Let's take a random card from one of the 3 remaining, the one from the middle, we don't know what it is, and we add them to the mix. Shuffle, shuffle. Kinda scared. Okay, so that was that. That's 6 damage. How can I? Because I'm thinking about moving away and then drinking the Estus. Because yeah, he can deal some punishment. Punishment. Yeah, I will do that. Spend 1. So I have 4 spots left. That's too risky. So I'm drinking my Estus. So I clear the track, the HP track to 0. Yeah, like this. Right, so his first activation is Heavy Punch. Oh, we've seen that one. Oh, it's not that bad. Well, it is, kind of. He moves 1 towards the closest hero. Yeah, he would have pushed, but there's nobody to push. Attack for 5, range of 1. So he attacks me. Physical damage, range of 5. 2 dodge, so no die there. And I defend 1, so 4 goes through. -1 is 3. So I would have died. Yeah. So good thing that I drank that Estus. Right, so we haven't seen the new card yet, but it's a different sequence. Now, Herald. He heals 3 stamina points. And we need to apply this bleed. How am I going to do that? 1, 2, 3. I could move like that. Move like this with 1 just to gain some strategic positioning, maybe. I think 1, 2, 3. And if I use this throw again, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'll add 3. Oops, no, come back, cube. Oh, come on, there it is. I'm in a very tight situation right here. So I'm going to throw my Crescent Moon at him, dealing 1 damage. 1 damage goes through and a bleed token. So 1 down to 5. Okay. Not a lot. And I'm going to drink the Estus again because he has the leaping jump. So if he jumps on me, I'm dead. So I drink my second Estus. Oh, that's not very efficient, but at least I'm going to gain some interesting treasure. As if I, looted 2 chests. Bloody hell. So what, 4 items is it? I think it is 4 items. Isn't it 4 items? Yeah, so 2 cards for a chest. He grants double the treasure. So I healed myself. Now let's see what he does. His second card from new sequence is aggressive grab. So again, nothing new. So he moves 2 towards the closest hero, 1 and 2, and he grabs me with his massive hands, arms, dodge value of 1, which is perfect because I have that, plus my blue for physical defense, and I managed to escape his attack. And I'm going to spend 1 stamina to move out, to go into the middle, to gain some, positioning. Okay, so I managed to avoid his attack. In my opinion, that change in the rules makes the game a lot easier. But I'm, experimenting. I might abandon that later on because I find it too easy sometimes, yeah? But we'll see. These are the early stages of a new campaign, so yeah, let's just go for it. Yeah, so there we are. We heal 2 cubes that we had. Turn around and let's deal some punishment. Punishment through time. But before we do anything, I will equip both my Pyromancy Flame, which is one-handed, and Witch's Locks, which is again one-handed, and I'll perform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would perform 4, and I would attack with. I'm just considering my options because Witch's Locks, 4 stamina, 2 dice, black and blue, and for 0 stamina, 1 black. So 2 black, 1 blue, plus 1 damage from Titanite Shard. Potentially, I could kill him. So all I need to, and he has bleed. Yeah, let's do it. 4. If I fail, we're dead. You know that. Yeah, as I have 4 spots left. So yeah, 1 black, 1 blue from Witch's Locks, 1 black from Pyromancy Flame, plus 1 damage from, what's it called, Titanite Shard, and bleed token on him. Come on. And we deal 5 damage. He blocks 1. So I add 1 from Titanite Shard and I add additional 2 here. So he receives 7 points of damage. He only has 5. So, and our Hungry Mimic is dead on the first try. I won't go through the cards to see. Well, let's do it. So Leaping Spin Kick was next. Then, there you go. Charging Chomp was a new one. Ooh, that's a nasty one because he goes across the board, reaching, and it's a difficult one to dodge 3. And the last one was a Stomping Kick. Right, there you go, Mimic. You're dead. Let's have a look what he dropped. So he dropped 4 items for us. Nice, nice. We had to spend 2 Estasis to kill him, but I think it was worth it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 items. The first item is Kukris. Yep. Nothing interesting. Ooh, Adventurers Armor. 14, 22, 14. 14, 22. Nothing. See, this is my luck. This time. Another armor. Dark armor. This time. Against hollows. +1 damage. 20 and 20. Nope. Level 2 or 3 for our heroes. And the last one is Raw Gem. This weapon's attacks gain +2 damage but cost +2 stamina. So I think I'm going to keep this and discard all the others because they're not really worth anything. I already have bleed on my thing, so I don't need another one. I don't think I would go after this armor because I have some better armors already in my inventory waiting for my upgrades to come in. And also this one, 2020, I would have to level up once. That would give me an extra, no, nothing fancy. Maybe this one, 14, 1 upgrade, 2nd upgrade. This one would be down, 14 is okay, 22, so 1 upgrade and 2 upgrades for, no. So I'm going to discard these. I will keep the Raw Gem. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your participation. By the way, I already showed him in one of the previous videos where I showed all the painted minis, but he's absolutely brilliant. Let's make it. Anyways, Raw Gem is the only thing we got, and also 4 souls for defeating the High Wall of Lothric, which was the very last encounter before we conclude this chapter with Hydra Lake encounter, and there's yet another chest, and there is potential for another Mimic if we're ambushed. We'll see about that. If we encounter another Mimic, this guy again, I will probably skip that recording. I mean, because I will of course fight him. 4 items is always something interesting. However, I don't think I will be recording that. Anyways, I think I will record Hydra Lake because you have the mushrooms, you have the tree guy, what's his name, and you also have one of the Stone Knights. Is it Stone Knight? One of these. So yeah, so one of these, and that might be interesting actually to record. There's a barrel there as well, so we will gain some extra souls. So there's potential for what? For 6 souls total out of that encounter and some extra loot. Brilliant. All right. We'll see about that in the next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little encounter with our buddy Mimic. Yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one shortly. Bye-bye.